Salam alaikum, brothers. I apologize for the lack of activity. I've been on a self-healing journey. Needless to say, I'm back with even more state-mandated, hyper-psychotic, mind-numbing brainwave transmissions to everyone crazy enough to watch it. And what better way to come back than to talk about Big Boss's new furry slop game, Skantish. Skantish is a Souls-like side-scroller which, much like in real world, punishes you for leveling up dexterity. But for once, we get a carpet-worn game which finally includes a woman. Wow, one big step for mankind. You play as Naomi, a prisoner caught by the island's inhabiting kobolds which, despite their height, deal quite the punch. Once you wake up, you meet your cellmate, who's simply titled Usagi Prisoner, which may or may not hint on the island's name. He teaches you the basics of combat or survival, after which we thank him by leaving him to die. Off the bat, you may come to the realization that your stamina bar is very abysmal. This is thankfully compensated by the fact that each enemy on this island shares a single brain cell, and their strongest attack is an FPS drop. That could be chalked up to my computer being built in the Renaissance era. This game, although being a demo, still packs a few cool things here and there, like these ninja guys who, unlike all the other enemies, actually just fucking kill you if your health is slightly low. So try to stay away from them like that one neighbor on house arrest. After some amazing level building and a run back that would make Dark Souls players cry, you get to the first boss fight of the game. Unless of course you play the game for its primary purpose, in which case everything is a boss fight for you. Zyok is Gundyr, if he had a brain impairment. His primary attacks involving, well, I'm not pretty sure. Due to his lag spike debuff, I couldn't really tell if he was attacking me or my frames. No matter. Once you beat him and his intergalactical communication interference antics, you continue to the forest. I genuinely have nothing funny to say about this area. It's just that bad. After passing through the cavity inspectors with their plus 10 kunai, you get to meet a few of the island's less aggressive inhabitants, which in this version of the game are extremely useless. One gives you a quest which I instantly ignore. If you go further down Farron Keep, you find these toxic looking slimes. Once you've made it through, you find the second boss. Now in the first version of the demo, this guy is basically brain dead, because once you make it on top of one of the corner platforms, he cannot do anything. After I recorded this footage, Mr. Big Boss actually updated the game and changed something to prevent this exact situation from happening, but I wouldn't know. One minor but still pretty funny thing about this game is a little mini game you can partake in. I like to call it waiting for dad to bring the milk, which has you waiting for your health bar to fully replenish only to lose it to the accursed lag spike attack. In conclusion, although it's still a demo, I already know I've got to rob some elderly people on the street to save up for the full release of this game. And as I've stated before, the addition of an actual biological woman surprised me immensely. My final rating for this game has to be somewhere between a 8 or 9 out of 10. Not because it's short or because it sent my computer into anaphylactic shock one too many times, but because I still haven't gotten my tailbound refund. With that out the way, please enjoy this calming music accompanied by the most entertaining Dark Souls 3 gameplay you'll ever see. And I'll see you in the next video.